couldn't make it to the cave today because there was too much mud. But I want to show you how much water comes out of this cave. And this isn't even all the water. There's another irrigation ditch that goes off to the side. So I believe this is the largest spring in Mexico. I was told it was either the largest or the second largest, and I can't remember. But we are maybe a mile away from the source. From here, it's against those mountains is where it comes out. The cave goes into the mountains, or comes out from the mountains rather. And where it comes out, there's a swimming area with cabanas and you can cook and everything else. And then all the water you just saw comes out of that cave spring, plus this irrigation ditch, which goes a different direction to irrigate farmland. So it's quite a spring, and what you can see here doesn't do it justice. At the cave, you can go into the cave, but you can only pull yourself against the wall because the current's too strong to swim in. And once you get to the back, you just let go and you float out. It's a lot of fun. I have to pass through the same town leaving Mexico. So hopefully when I leave, it'll be drier and I'll be able to take you to the source of the spring and show you then. There's a date from 1956. So the mural, that mural at least, was done in 1956. This is an abandoned Catholic retreat. There's a Olympic swimming pool. There's a halai ball course. There are murals like the one I just showed you, like this mural. If you don't really know the story behind it, there's nothing out here, nothing nearby, no towns. Maybe a small deserted town. No, well, not deserted, but you know, very small, like Bivens, Texas. That kind of small. And that mural was done in 1955. And here's the swimming pool. Oh, this building's going down. That's kind of bizarre. The pool used to have a diving board. And now it has a frog pond. You can see how they built it. It's a brick behind that and then plaster over the brick. It's interesting construction.
I think it's a high court, but I think that the Mexicans play a version of it by a different name. So I'd looked it up, but I forgot now what it was.
It's a big area.
Well, you know, high is reportedly the fastest ball game as far as ball speed in the world. Dangerous. That wasn't collapsed 10 years ago. You know, a lot of money went into this place.
Oh yeah, it did. That makes you wonder what happened.
This is an abandoned hacienda. Haciendas were similar to American plantations. They were abolished by law in 1917 during the Revolution. More recently, some have been revived to be Airbnbs or other attractions.
Oh, they even got a little bit protected, huh? Oh wow, you can see the fireplace or whatever back in there. Yeah, this would have been an amazing, beautiful place. You say bats? That's what that smell is. I thought it was urine. I guess it kind of is, huh? Trying to make our way around this hacienda and see what we can find. A lot of it's fenced off. It's probably been vacant since around 1910, something like that, when the revolution happened. I don't think we're gonna get all the way in. Nope. A bunch of cactus fruit, look about ripe.
My grandma used to make a real good job.
Told in Mexico not to ever even eat fruit beside the road because somebody owns it. And that even if it's hanging out over the road, somebody's got claim to it.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, everything was done by hand. Because we know it was probably pre-1910 at least, right?
Yeah, this was, yeah, sometime in the
So they had to bring,
1800s, if not 1700s.
you know, it's held up well for being abandoned over 100 years. Looks like some kind of lichen. Okay, we just arrived in Guadalcazar, and this is a small town. I'm telling small. And unfortunately, they've got the square blocked off because of COVID. And you know, JD was telling me, when you think about it, these places were barely surviving before COVID, and it's really been devastating to them from a tourism standpoint. But we're here, we're gonna spend a little money. But this town is sleepy. It is a sleepy town. It's about a little after 6, I guess. And as we pulled into town, the hotel owner driving that car past us, he recognized JD, so he turned around to open this hotel for us. He's also gonna make sure we get a good meal. And that's really nice. JD came, he was in Mazatlan, and we met in Ciudad Mante. I came from Texas, he came from the west, and we met in Monte. And on the way through, he stopped in here, and it was all shut down. Luckily, he found a police officer. The police officer took him to the hotel owner's house, and the hotel owner came and opened the hotel for him then and cooked him dinner, and now they're gonna do it for us again. Great people. That's one thing I love about travel. You meet the best people. Oh, cerveza.
What is your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian?
Yes, sir.
Like Brian Adams?
Yes.
84.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you mind if I film around here?
Yes.
Okay. I do YouTube videos.
Okay.
All right. I got that one on film. That was a good one.
David wants a milanesa de pollo. What is for you?
What else do you have?
Milanesa de pollo y un pescado.
Okay. Great. All right, JD, let's get a little toast here.
Okay.
Salud.
Salud.
Gracias.
Welcome.
Gracias. Let's see, looks like we've got fish, and salad, and French fries. I think she just made these tortillas.
Thanks for traveling with me. Next time we'll move on to Durango, the Western movie capital of Mexico. Until then, I hope your day is filled with joy, good food, and a little bit of adventure. Take care.